Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to use your app to play your MP3 file, how to play audio on your app. So here we'll create a new Xcode project, create a single view application, and we're not gonna use a storyboard for this one, and I'm gonna call this audio tutorial. And then yeah, so make sure use storyboard is unchecked, and then we're just gonna check on use automatic reference counting. Click next and create. And to start using audio in our app, go choose your project and then go to build phases, and then go to link binary with libraries, click the plus sign, and we need to add the AVFoundation Framework. So look for that, click it, and then press add. And again, I like to drag it down under the frameworks, and that's that. And now we can look at our view controller zip file. Actually, let me add my audio file in here. So I just right click on my folder, and then I say add file to audio tutorial. And the file here I have is called myaudio.mp3. And when you add it, before you add it, make sure this is checked where it says copy item into destination groups folder, and add to targets right here is checked also. So after checking those buttons, we can add it, and let's preview what it sounds like first. So let's see.
Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3 testing. Bye.
Okay, so that's what the MP3 sounds like. So here I'll start adding stuff to my zip file. So first we're gonna have a progress view. It's gonna keep us updated of where in the MP3 is the time currently running on right now. So that's for our progress view. You know how like when you play your songs, you like the slider keeps going according to like the time in the music. So that's what this progress view is gonna be for. And we're gonna add a toolbar. Okay, so we're gonna add a toolbar, and our toolbar is gonna contain a bunch of. Here, let me put it up top. And our toolbar is gonna contain like the different type of actions that the buttons can have. So I'm gonna add like a play button, a pause button, and a stop button. So let's add our bar button item. So the toolbar already gives you one, so you can add in a couple more. So this one, it will be our play button. So you can choose your bar button and go to your identifier, and you can change it. So you can choose and you can say play, then it will change into a play icon for you. And same thing here, choose your bar button, change it to pause. And this one, let's see which one I can use. There's a stop. I think I'll just name it stop. That signs look kind of like it's gonna delete the song or something. Alright, stop. Okay, so those are three, and I'm gonna add in a volume control, and for that I'm gonna use a slider. Slider will let me control my volume. Alright, now that's all the elements that we need in order to control our audio. Alright, so let's start adding elements. Oh, and before we do that, we need to import the AVFoundation -AVFoundation.h also. Not dash, but slash. Okay. Now we'll control click and drag our progress view into here. I'm gonna call this my progress view, and do the same thing here. Be careful when doing this part, because sometimes, like, let me show you an example that's That's not gonna work. So when we control click drag onto here, see how I have the UI toolbar selected and it wants to add a toolbar, then you're not getting the effect that you want. So make sure the items that you want to add is actually the one selected. So for here I want to add my slider. Control click and drag. Type is UI slider because I actually selected the UI slider and not the UI toolbar. So I'm gonna call it volume. Let's just call it slider volume outlet, because this one right here is gonna be both an action and an outlet. Because the action will be when you switch the value, and the outlet part of it is when you use the value to control the volume. So that was the outlet part, and now we're gonna add it also as an action, and I'm gonna call it slider volume action. Type is ID, event is value change, and argument is sender. So this method slider volume action will get called when it detects a value change in the slider. Okay, and now control click drag. Again, make sure the UI bar button item, not a UI toolbar. And then let's say stop button. Oops, again I messed that up. It shouldn't be a it should not be an outlet, it should be an action. Let me fix that really quick. So go to my connection inspector, go to my files owner, there's my stop button, just X that and it should be gone. Alright, now we just have to delete this. And it should be also gone from our, well, not yet. It doesn't refresh, but I had this problem before, but when you restart Xcode, this thing will be gone, so don't need to worry about that one for now. Alright, let's hide our utilities area again. Again, we need to control click and drag, but this time make it an action. Name stop button, connect. Control click drag, pause button, connection, change it to an action, type will be ID. Alright, one more button to add. Play button, connection is an action, type is ID, play, and then that should be all that we need. 4 actions for play, pause, stop, and volume control, 2 outlets, which is our progress view and our slider. Alright, that's all we need for our zip. Now we go to our implementation. Let me hide the assistant editor and we can start. Oh yeah, so this thing, don't forget, import AVFoundation and foundation.h. Alright, so in here we're gonna have an instance variable of AVAudioPlayer. I'm gonna call this one AVPlayer. And in our view did load, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have an ns string. I'm gonna call this string path. This string path would be for our to get our resource. So ns main bundle. Ns bundle. And it's gonna be main bundle because my file is right here in my main bundle. ns bundle main bundle, do path for resource of type. This is the one that you want. The second one, path for resource of type. So path for resource is my file name, which is my audio, and of type is a MP3 type right here. So MP3. So that's my string path, and now we're gonna make that a NSURL. NSURL URL equals NSURL alec init with string. No, not init with string. Sorry, not NSURL alec. NSURL file URL with path. That's the one that we want. File URL with path, and our path is our path that we've just created, which is our string path. Alright, and from there we're gonna have an NS error. This is the pointer to an error that will be returned if there's an error somewhere during play. So now we can do AVPlayer equals AVAudioPlayer alloc init with contents of URL, and our contents of URL is the URL that we've just created, and our error is this one here. So we do ampersand error. Alright, so that's our AVPlayer, and here we can set up a AVPlayer set number of loops, so it's like how many times around you want it to play. So for this example, I'll say 2, so it will play twice. And now we do AVPlayer set volume, and volume takes a float. So this is where this comes in. So you can set it to that value, or you can set it to like a float number. I'll set it to that value, which what did I call that? That was a slider volume outlet. Alright, so here set volume to self dot my slider volume outlet dot value. So there you're setting your volume to whatever that is. It starts off at 0. So, and then now you do a NS timer, schedule timer with interval. Choose a second one where you have the arguments of target, selector, user info, and repeats. Time interval is how often I'm gonna update it. So 0.1 target self, selector at selector, and I'm gonna call this I'll call this update. Oh, update second update update my progress. There, I'll call it that. And then user info nil, repeats, yes. Alright, so that's it for our view did load, and now we have to create that method for update my progress. Void update my progress, and in update my progress I'm just gonna have a float for my progress. So this is for our progress bar, so you can see the progress moving. Float progress equals AVPlayer current time divided by AVPlayer time remaining. No, not time remaining, duration. So the current time divided by the duration is our progress, and then we have to set our progress. So self dot my progress view dot value dot progress equals progress. Alright, so we're setting this progress that we obtained from dividing the duration, the current time divided by the duration, into our progress view. And now let's do the volume section. So in the volume, we're just gonna have AVPlayer set volume, and volume will be whatever the sender sends in. So the sender sends in a slider value. So just do sender dot value. How come it's not coming through? AVPlayer set volume sender dot value. Or it doesn't like it for some reason. UI slider, my slider equals sender. Alright, let's do that first, and then my slider, and then we can do AVPlayer set volume, and volume it will be from my slider dot value. Okay, that should like it. Okay, we could have changed this to a UI slider, but if it's an ID, I guess it doesn't like to take it like that. So be more specific and then make an instance of UI slider and then set the sender to that, and then it won't complain. Alright, now here's our stop button. It's pretty simple. AVPlayer stop, and then we have to set the AVPlayer set current time. We also have to set the current time to 0. Our pause button is even simpler. AVPlayer pause. That's that. And our play button. Play button is pretty simple too. AVPlayer play. All right. Okay. Let's see. What's our warning? Unsupported configuration. These attributes. The title will be ignored. All right. Well, for now we'll ignore that warning. And let's run our program. I'm running it again on iPhone 6 simulator, and I hope it plays. Alright, got a couple of those warnings now. Ignored for now. Okay. Alright, so our setup is there. Oh, it crashed. Should not have ignored the warning. What's this? What do you not like? Unrecognized selector is sent to instance. Terminating up to the uncaught exception. Update my progress. Update my progress. Oh, I spelled the name of this method wrong. So now I'm just gonna copy this. Copy and paste it into here. It'll be better. Alright. Now save it, run it again, and I hope it doesn't complain this time. Alright, okay, that's a little better. Now hit play.
Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3 testing. Bye.
So it should play twice, it should say that one more time.
Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3 testing. Bye. Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3 testing. Bye.
Okay, let me see why it's playing more than. Oh, I guess when I say play it twice, 2 it actually means 3 because in programming we start counting from 0. So 0, 1, and 2, which works perfectly in our case. All right, and let me comment that out and let me do a infinite loop. To play infinitely do AVPlayer set number of loops to be -1, and when you set the number of loops to be -1, it'll keep playing forever. So again, run it on your iPhone simulator, and I'm just gonna check to make sure that all of the other buttons are working properly. So now play.
Hi, this is Iffy.
Pause. Alright, it's good. Oh, have to hit the play button again.
The Perfect MP3
Pause. Okay, still works.
testing. Bye.
Let's change the volume.
Hi.
No volume.
3 testing. Bye.
Okay, so the volume seems to be working too.
Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3 testing. Bye.
Now let's test our stop button on the next one.
Hi, this is Iffy the Perfect MP3.
There, so stop. resets the time and stops the music or the MP3.
Hi,
Then we can
this
play
is
and
Iffy the
restart from again.
perfect
Alright, so that's our how you play audio from your app, and showed you how to do the play, pause, and stop, and how to do volume control on this tutorial. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.